Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol. Today we're going to take on the warehouse and the ruins. And we've got email. And pretty much all of it we've seen already. Yeah. And I forgot to buy things. Which is not helpful. Especially when you only have one EMP and you're going into missions that require EMPs. It's also a good thing to equip said EMPs. We don't really need incendiary grenades. We've got the explosive grenades that we can both throw and plant. We're going to start off with the warehouse because it's quicker, easier, more seductive. I also forgot to buy intel, but thankfully the clearinghouse link saves me again. Super jump! Seriously, that's some ridiculous jumping capability. And super shotgun to the face.
Over there. What the shit? It's Thornton.
Okay, that was less than super. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No, I think we will need more than that.
Yes, you will need more acting lessons than that. That was terrible.
But I don't know what has happened in Moscow. I know nothing about these shipments.
We will see. I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
Oh man, Marburg's gonna be pissed.
Better clean up this mess then.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here?
I don't know, trying to stop
A
that
lot
guy
of
from
arm
acting.
pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
Seriously, that guy is like the best terrible voice actor I've ever heard.
Oh, Cossacks. Should have stayed in Mother Russia.
It's like music you can't stop listening to, no matter how terrible it is. You can't hate the guy for this awful job he does. That's something that people try to do when they make parodies and satires, and they can't pull off as well as this guy can just be bad at voice acting. Seriously, I wish I could look up who did that one voice. Because that's just... I can't even explain it. We're almost done killing all these guys. And there are a lot of these guys to kill, unfortunately. Ooh, money. Yes, I realize we have over $100,000 I still haven't spent. But that $100, you know. And this just shows if you go up the other way, the guy jumping through the window is much less of a hassle. The quote-unquote intended way, where he jumps out right in front of you. But here we are. Mini games. There's nothing to say about them anymore.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute.
Oh, there's no rush. I don't see any harm that could come from the police showing up.
Got an ID and some papers he had on him.
Good. Now get out, Mike. Get out of there.
I don't need to. There's still stuff I could pick up. Or stuff that I've already picked up but don't realize that I have.
They're almost outside the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Well, I can hear them, but I see more goodies. Sorry, Mina, but goodies trump danger every time. Oh goodness,
Mike,
it's a
no.
cop.
Just get out of there.
Nope, I had to be sure. Once again, for every civilian you shoot and kill, you will get -1 with Mina. I just wanted the one to show it off. And oh no, we get red marks in our summary. Red marks that say we killed people. And quick orphan check. Some extra bullets.
Roman police raided a warehouse in the Apria district
Mike?
earlier
Huh?
today on reports that it was being used.
Sorry, long day.
National arms smuggling
I imagine.
operation. No shots were
I saw what happened at the warehouse on the news. There wasn't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously, then?
I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind. I have to travel in the morning anyway if I want to find out what's going on in the ruins.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I'd appreciate that. I'm starting to forget what it's like not to be shot at. I've got more scars than skin now.
You look fine. They must all be under the shirt.
Guess I heal fast, along with the good skin. Thank my mother for that. You should get some sleep, Madison.
That was not awkward at all. Also, I think all the scars are under the beard. But anyway, we gained a level, and that means bumping up our shotgun. Because who doesn't love more shotgun? More recoil control, faster critical hit. It's all good. Yeah, you can click exit now. Click exit. There we go. Anyway, now we're off to do the ruins. Actually, we're off to get stuck on the stupid staircase. But we actually got a couple fresh emails from that. Well, one. And I decided to reply to this. Gotta keep our snarky attitude, though. So that we can kill Marburg. We can't kill Marburg if we don't, you know, make MILF jokes to Mina. Don't ask me how that works, but it does. Anyway, off we go to the ruins. Unlike last time, where we sided with Shahid and got a free pass from the terrorists, this time we threw Shahid off a bridge and get to murder the terrorists. Yeah, not really any intro cutscenes in these missions.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride. Al-Samad. What are they doing here?
Getting shot in the face.
Must be the connection Shahid mentioned.
I'm going in for a closer look.
Yep, they're Al Samad. And because we don't get a free pass from them, we have to murder them. It's just...
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
It's completely necessary that we shoot all these guys in the face with a shotgun. Absolutely necessary.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into... That's one.
Yeah, blah blah. We're gonna blow up the optional objectives. What a shock. That guy really snuck up on me just now. Oh, that was satisfying. And now the search the tiny alcoves for bonus goodies portion of the level, which is pure tedium. And I'm sorry I have to make you watch any of it, but it makes for some really awkward transitions. And there are some goodies. Come on out, you're not going to shoot me from there. Nice backflip. That's it, stagger some more. Dry out your death scene as much as possible. You'll also notice, of course, that by now we would have been finding Deus Vult operatives that we would have to get through rather than Al Samad.
That's another one. And one more to go.
But in this case, Al Samad still works, so they still throw Al Samad at us.
What is this place?
If it's beneath the bath, it's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bathwater.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing. With your signals breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Never do that again, Mike. Seriously. Ugh. He is a terrible shot. There we go. Whoops, there's an alarm. Who needs alarms when we have goodies to find?
That's the last of the weapons. Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
How did you survive to punch me, dude? Anyway, here we are at the hack, I guess. Might as well turn off the alarm the hard way. Get to show off the very angular keypad minigame. And we want to collect all the goodies before we start the hack because they won't be available when the hack is done. And I could lay some explosive traps around here. I know I tried doing that in the first attempt. Screw it.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I've finished the trace. Then?
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now,
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Yeah, as best as I can tell, there's nothing to actually protect except yourself. They'll all converge in this area, but...
Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers of the Alamo felt.
Yeah, I don't think that, you know, a dozen Altamont guys compares to...
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
Thousands of Mexican soldiers.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts.
Cross-reference with my shotgun.
Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
I'm pretty sure this guy's the last one, but I don't realize that at the time.
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the safe house. Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks. And the weapons.
That was a completely necessary wheelie. And a really delayed explosion there. But hey, we're done with that mission now. And since we killed a bunch of Al Samad, I'm kind of expecting a lot of orphans. That's not bad, but I was kind of thinking there'd be more than that.
Madison? Madison, are you here?
Now, sexy time.
Mike? Are you okay?
Just tired, but I found what I was looking for.
Was it enough? Can you take it to the authorities?
No. If I do that, they won't respond in time. I have to do it.
No, you don't. Let the police handle this now. You can let them capture Marburg, expose his involvement.
I appreciate the concern. And I appreciate you trying to warn me about Marburg.
I didn't want him to kill you. You had such a nice smile in the photograph.
I was smiling? Must have been years ago.
There it is again. You should do that more.
I try. The job gets in the way.
I've heard that before.
I didn't mean to wake you when I got in. We've had a rough couple days.
You didn't wake me. I was waiting for you to come back. I meant to stay awake longer, but you were gone for a long time. I was worried something had happened to you. I'm glad you're back.
Me too. I was worried when I came back something had happened to you.
Just dreaming.
Good ones, I hope.
Very.
Yeah, this... You have to take sexy time with a grain of salt in this game. Especially when it involves Madison.
In technology news, a string of hacker attacks have recently struck the U.S. Department of Defense. The attacks
Anything on the news?
internet terrorism.
Nothing about Marburg. Madison, before, you mentioned something about your father.
Not the best bedroom conversation, but yes.
I couldn't find any mention of him, in Italy or in the States, in the records.
Checking up on me? But you were looking under St. James, right?
Yes.
It's my mother's maiden name. My father and I had a parting of the ways some time ago. She's actually the reason I came to Italy. To get away. Taking her name was part of that.
I don't understand.
My mother was in Italy when she met my father. He was working for the CIA at the time as an analyst, although she didn't know his job then. When she moved with him back to the States a few months later, she found out.
He was an analyst. Who's your father?
Alan Parker, the man you said was working at VCI. I never saw him. I don't know if he knew I was there. Story of my life.
Your father is Alan Parker.
Yes. Mike, do you know him?
Apparently not well enough. You said he left the VCI office. What happened to him?
I don't know. Although one of the HR folks had heard through the grapevine that he'd gotten a better offer from Halbeck.
Holy shit.
Mike?
I think I know who Halbeck's insider is.
My father?
Nothing I can do about it now, but it's a hell of a coincidence. If Sylvan Westridge may not be involved in this at all, it's Parker. But that makes no sense.
Mike, what are you talking about?
Not now, I'll explain later. After we deal with Marburg. Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
Well, that doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
Maybe Marburg despises art. Although after seeing his villa, I doubt it.
I do too. He actually hired me because I'd done part-time work at a museum in Rome.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase there now. What's wrong?
Some of the pieces in that warehouse. I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target. I need to get there before he does.
He's really bitter about Assassin's Creed performing well compared to this game. Anyway, somehow having sex gained us level. Yeah, most of the sabotage tree is pretty useless. Although there is one more money increase skill down there. We kind of already have a ton of money. Technical aptitude is more miscellaneous stuff. Hard to kill. Now that's the gold mine of the toughness tree. Basically, when you die, you come back immediately with about 30 health. Usually you die again, but you have a few seconds of invulnerability to get out of whatever jam you were in. I think I've used it about once. Ever. And I died immediately anyway, so it didn't really do that much good, but it's something worth showing off, I guess.
I'll let her sleep.
Yeah, let her sleep right next to Darcy's photo. That's not psychological torture or anything. Anyway, for our last mission, we're gonna finish off Marburg.